Hello, my name is Scott Grove, and I'm here to help everybody in the world today because, um, especially in the United States, our Congress has never kept their promise well enough that it actually does any good for anybody. And that is keeping commercials to a level that just does not blow your ears out compared to regular TV shows. Or you go from channel 4 to channel 5, and the two volumes are so outrageously different that there is no standard where it should be that we've been yelling at for decades now. You know, the commercials should come down. There should be a standardized volume where every station, every outside component being a DVD player, your computer, sending Netflix to your TV, your PlayStation, Nintendos, whatever. Everything is at different volumes, but the worst part is that none of them are being regulated. I fixed that. I haven't fixed it. It's just I have it, and everything is the same volume. It's a beautiful thing. Commercials never get louder here. When bombs go off on a TV show, it doesn't scare me. You can adjust this to how powerful you want, or how dynamic is a better word, you want things to be. Me and my particular age thing, I don't need things blowing up and just scaring the holy heck out of me. So I take care of that. I just leave everything at one setting, and I will tell you about this. The Congress has placed a limit on how loud TV programs can be, but they never said that they all have to be one thing. Okay, so you've got the softest thing where people are talking like this, but you can never hear them. When they're talking like that, it's like this coming through my TV. You never have to listen for anything because you never have to go back to, what was it? Oh, I missed it. You don't miss it. It's as loud as it just was, everything else is. And when the bombs go off, it's as loud as I'm talking now. Okay, again, you can put those dynamics right back in, depending on if you want to hear that or not. But commercials, they're still this volume. Okay, you've got the ceiling of what Congress said, that's volume, and the basement. Okay, a moderator, Tom Brokaw's talking, he's right here in the center. And then the bomb goes off. It goes right up here, just to scare you. That's dynamics. Or they're talking like this. Well, I can't hear that anymore. I'm deaf. So I bring that up so it's up here and this down so I keep my shorts clean. I don't need to be scared anymore. So with what's called a compressor, will take the stuff that is very soft and bring it up to the middle. The stuff that is very loud, bring it down this way. So even when the commercials come on, it's here. It's not up here. Congress said we're allowed to go this high. So TV shows, everything is really dynamic, low and high. And commercials say, okay, we're going to make all our music and everything we do in the commercial legally this high because we're allowed to go there. So everything is at bomb level. Well, let's change that because we can. Nobody has done it yet. They said they would, blah, blah, blah. It hasn't happened. I went through YouTube and there's a couple people saying our company now has a box called, you can get these for $25 on eBay and fix that for the rest of your life. Okay, the particular one I use, this compressor, it's exactly what it seems to be. It takes everything and compresses it down to the middle. So again, takes all the soft stuff, brings it up, all the loud stuff, brings it down. If you couldn't tell, I'm a musician. I'm also a DJ. I'm also so many different things that are, home recording and studio recording and everything else. And it is this beautiful piece of equipment that has been around for decades and decades and decades. Okay, here is a compressor. It is in stereo, just like your TV is. Okay, so it's actually split in half right here. You got your left, then you got your right. And you see all these knobs going, oh no, what? It's just like anything else. It's so easy, so much easier to twiddle a knob and see what it does than for me to explain it to you. But I will show you the settings. This is made by, in case you just want to go out and get this one, I've got 20 or 30 of these around because I use them for everything in the world. Alesis, Alesis. Every company makes one. They're all fine. Any of them are fine. Okay, there's Alesis, and mine's the 3630 compressor. Okay, and we go to peak, and we have it's a dual channel compressor limiter. It limits how loud things can get, and it's got gates on it. What's that? I'm going to tell you. Okay, a gate shuts everything off. It's like having a microphone and just turning it off. So that's a beautiful thing, because when you shut your TV off at night, if you leave your speakers on, there will be no hiss from your speakers. Okay, and how is that beneficial? Well, I'm going to teach you guys something that you may not know. Here's my main speaker, okay? And then I've got my other speaker over here. These have been on for a few years. They never get shut off because electronics are meant to stay on. They last longer if you leave them on. Okay, if you leave your computer on 24/7, it will last longer than turning it on, turning it off, turning it on, turning it off. It's just the way electronics are made. Despite what it even says in the manuals. Manuals for almost everything are wrong. Okay, so coming out of your TV, you've plugged everything in. You've plugged in your DVD player. You've plugged in all the other things I mentioned before. And it seems like most every one of those, they go into your TV, then finally coming out of your TV, going to a set of external speakers. What you do is you shut off, you use menu, go to the thing in your TV where it says TV speakers and select off. So note your TV speakers do not work anymore. You use speakers like I just showed you. These are little bitty guys, but they make everything sound great. So even if you're using some major, big, huge speakers, whatever, just have the internal speakers on your TV shut off via the menu on there. You can just select on or off. It's pretty easy. Then after all that other stuff is plugged in, your games, your DVD players, blah, 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 coming out of the TV will be, these are called RCA cables. You know these. You might know them better if you saw them like this, or without that plug on there, but just this little red thing and white thing. So that's your left and your right. The red one is the right. The white one is the other, so that'll be the left. But red is right. That's the way you remember it. That's the right side of your stereo field. What's the yellow one? That's video. Okay, but we're only talking this, just in case you want to know what the colors were. So you'll take cables like this, and they need to adapt to the music world thing. And that is where we end up using big old cords, like a guitar cord. But if you go to your local place or on eBay or something and order it, it's called a 1/4-inch phone plug. Okay, it's just got one black ring around it. Means each of them are mono, not in stereo. You got red and black in this case, but red is always right, so the other color is always left. Okay, so you're going to come out of your TV, out of the RCA jacks that look like this, and on the other side of your cord is going to be this. What do you mean? Well, it's all one cable already made that way. If you don't have it, well then here's the big thing. You can always order right here. I know you guys have got these kind of cables laying around. Okay, got that on both ends? No problem. You order a whole, you only need 4. These little guys that take it from an RCA cable, go into what's called a female end, into a male plug, like that, which is the 1/4-inch, just like a guitar cord would have. So you take this, and you just simply attach it, boom. Now these will fit into the compressor. Everything else will use the RCA jack. Okay, so I've just come out of the TV, right and left. Okay, Now what's going to happen is you're going to look right here. Da-da-da-da. So we got a right and a left here. So this here's actually right, even though you're seeing the back of it. So that makes it look left to you. But when it comes around this way, that's the right side. Okay, so I had to go in to the back of the unit here, right here where it says input, but I had to put a adapter on there. Okay, this one here, I already had cords with the RCA jacks on one end and then the 1/4" plug on the other. Okay, all music equipment takes the big plug. It takes these. All TV equipment takes the RCA jacks. So you just got to get them to fit in here. So then you just went from the TV, put an adapter on, went to the input on both channels. Input here, input on the other side, stereo. Then you come out of here with hear that? Going to my speakers, guitar cord looking side, and you plug it in here, and out the other side, and these two actually just go to your speakers, and you are done except for twiddling a couple knobs, and this is how it works. If you ever need a bigger explanation, there are millions of explanations how compressors work here on YouTube. You can learn from as many people as you want. But anyway, while I'm sitting here watching TV, I will try not to show the video because copyrights. I'll let you see the compressor.
Credit cards. And all you do
there it is.
Sign.
That's a commercial. Okay, so it's sucking down the volume. That red is it. Let me make sure it's focusing on that. There it goes. That red is actually.
Let's give these Dayquil liquid gels and
I'm really trying to get it focused for you. Do this. There you go. You can see it. I'm going to give it my hand here so it has something to focus on. So that's it, sucking the volume down from the commercials. Okay, I'm going to change channel. That's a TV show. It don't have to suck it down much at all, but it sure had to suck. Going back one channel. Commercial.
It's free. It's just
it has to suck the volume way down. So it's actually making them the same volume. That's a commercial. See how far that red is? It's sucking that volume down. Go to the next TV station. Commercial, it's sucking it. Look how loud they are. But that's the unit actually working and sucking the volume down. Here's a TV show. It's not doing much. It's bringing things up because it's quiet. This is a black and white TV show. So you're looking in the 60s or before. Okay, so that's what it does. No more every channel, no more boom, 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 or whatever, heck with this or whatever. Nothing will change. So the volume will be the same on every single channel, on every DVD player, on every other device, every gaming system. The volume will never change unless you change. The volume here will still work fine on your remote. You can change that all you want. But by doing that, you're still not going to change. Everything will still be the same volume. So you can turn it up, turn it down. I've got it turned down. You can still hear it. But nothing will be louder than that. So that's how you do it, kids. And here's the beautiful thing. Also, like I said, the speakers, you can see the red light on the speaker over here. You can see this thing, the compressor, still doing its thing. It will do different things on both sides because stereo is meant to have different things on different sides. You'll have a guitar playing over here, then you'll have a bass guitar playing over here. So it sounds like you're watching a real band. You can hear this guy here, you hear this over here, or an airplane pass by and it goes from one speaker to the next. And that's why you'll see different things going on. You don't want to match them up. You want them the same. Try to find something that's the same volume, and then you'll hear it. It comes in out of both sides, and Yeah, just get any commercial and you'll be able to test it with that because everything will be on super loud there. So your red lights will be the same, but it shows you there's nothing coming here, so it's really bringing the volume up. Okay, here on the speaker. Again, I have left these on since the day I bought them a few years back. Now what's going to happen with this compressor is I'm going to take the volume all the way down on the TV. It is off on the TV. TV's on, playing black and white TV show. Okay, so the volume is off. These are what's called a gate, the last two things that you would probably find on one of these units. Okay, these two knobs over here, that is again like somebody shutting it on, shutting it off a microphone. And there's this one over here on the green side. That means the microphone is turned on. I know you probably can't see it. This will do better even though you can't see it from there. So when that goes to red, that means it's completely shut the noise off. So if your speakers over here are so loud anyway, because you have much bigger speakers than I do, and you still want to leave these on overnight, but you don't want them sitting in there going shh with all this background noise because there's a lot of power there, just nothing's coming through them, but it's turned up loud enough that it's just going to make noise because that's what power does, is make noise. This eliminates that. I'm going to now, can you see the TV? I'm getting ready to shut it off. When I do shut the TV off, I know you believe me, and everything's back there. Let's put it on something that's in color so you can have something to focus on. Okay, so there's ESPN or something. Okay, green light, green light. That's saying, okay, my microphone's on and your speakers will be hissing if that's what they normally do. But when I go to shut the TV off at night, everything stays on. I'm going to shut the TV off now, and you watch that green light go to red, and that will shut my speakers up completely, like they're not even on. They're not connected to do that, but that's what the gate does. It shuts the gate, shuts the volume, or shuts the switch off on a microphone, basically. That's what it's doing to your speakers. It shuts off every single bit of noise. Here we go. You can see the TV still on, and I'm going to shut my TV off. Boink. It's going to go to red. It's silent, kiddies. No hiss, no buzz. This thing's just red on both sides, just waiting to be used again. So that shuts down every bit of hiss. So there you go. The solution has always been here. And I've been using it for a long time. My wife said, man, that's so wonderful. Have you ever told anybody else about this? I said, nope. She goes, does anybody else know about it? I said, probably a few musicians probably do, but the world has no idea. Okay, so if the world has no idea, hey, I'm on YouTube. That's what we do. We come on here and tell you how to fix it. Okay, so every night that you yell about that, or somebody else does, tell them how to fix it. Show them this. Again, you can go on eBay and buy a stereo compressor limiter with a gate. Almost every single one of these come with a gate on it. And again, there's so many of us that will tell you how to operate it. And again, you can watch this video over and over. And so many other people that will tell you, people that are tech heads or audiophiles, what each knob does, the threshold, the attack, whatever. To me, I know what it does, of course, but to me and my wife, when we're watching TV, it's no longer a bunch of audio gear that I'm going to obsess about. It's one volume is what it is. And everything, every channel, 90 some channels are all the same volume. Every game, every component, every Netflix, everything that's connected to it is exactly the same volume. And that's that. Like I said, by turning one knob on each side, which is going to be your ratio knob, that will allow you to have your explosions be louder and your low stuff be lower again. Then turn it back for Grandma and Grandpa so it'll be okay for us to have everything same volume. Once again, my name is Scott Grove, and hope you enjoyed a quick little look into it. And again, on eBay you can buy these all day long, 25 bucks used. Okay, all different manufacturers and so forth. But if you ever need me, I'm here. I will not block the comments on here. If you're asking about a particular compressor or whatever, just ask and I'll let you know. Hey, go look at this one on eBay for me and tell me if it's okay. Okay. Tell me what all I need again. Okay. I did already, but I will again. Okay. You only need 4 cords, and they need all of them need to be this on one end and that on the other end. So if you have a bunch of these laying around, just buy 4 of these adapters. You can get them for about 10 of them for $3 on eBay. So again, going from a female, that's the way it's called, folks. I did not design this. A female RCA jack to a male phone plug or 1/4 inch jack. Okay, that's what that is. Female RCA, that's a male RCA. See where I'm going with this? The male goes into the female RCA, and that becomes a 1/4 inch male. Has to do with X and Y chromosomes, I think. I don't remember the birds and bees talk, but there you go. So shut the TV up, since your government will not do it for you. Okay? You guys be groovy, and you can throw your earplugs out now. Take care. Bye-bye.